Hello again. Here we are with issue 140, the supplement of the Titanic. The same as last time. I've already shown you I've done one of the funnels. I'm going to do this one now. As you can see, all the strings here are ready to go. And I'll get all these 3 funnels done, and then I'll get back to you and show you them all finished. Well, on this side anyway. Right, I'm back. As you can see, first funnel's done. Second funnel. Third funnel's done. Just got to wait for the glue to finish doing, and I can trim the extra bits off. And that also goes for the fourth funnel, where I've got the lines to cut off at a later date. So there we have. Well, on this side of the ship anyway, we've got all the rigging done on these 4. I'm back to you in a second when I've finished with all the rigging. I'll get all these bits trimmed off and get them finished off, and then we'll turn the ship around and proceed with plan B. Here we are again with all the rigging done on the funnels. So now, I know you can only just see them, but they are there. So now I have to turn the beast round and I'll make a start on the other side. So, one second. As you can see, it's quite difficult now moving this thing around anyway. Oh, steady. She's a coming. She's a coming. Oh. Watch the ornaments, watch the window, watch the telly. And there she blows. Right, I'll start setting up. I'll see you all again in a minute. Just finished cutting all the new cables for all the funnels. Got a few bits of rubbish. I'll get that cleaned up. Hopefully I'll finish these funnels tonight, and I'll be able to move on to bigger things next time, because of course we've got all the rigging to go in between the masts, which is going to be quite a big job. Slide him across there, and here is Mr. Supplement. I'll show you. I mean, the initial ones aren't too bad, just going down from the mast to the bow, and god damn it, stuck. It's stuck, I tell you. And then we start securing the rest of the mast all over the bow again. And we've got multiple ones coming from each different set of rings on the mast, so we end up with, like, well, what's it, 2, 4, there's 7. Oh, and then we're going from the mast to the funnel, which is okay. And then we have to run a cable from the wheelhouse up to that one that comes from the mast to the funnel. We have to pull that down a fraction. What does it say it is? Well, it doesn't really tell me, but it's probably the radio. Oh no, we have to run 2 actually. Look, there's 2 there now. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there's 2 now that comes from the wheelhouse. Then we'll move on to the aft mast and start running that through all the eyelets and everything. And well, as you can see, there's what's there? There's 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 3 from each ring, So there's 6 there, and then there's number 7 to the poop deck, and then we have to run them all the way from the stern to the bow mast. We have to put the spacers in. There's three sets of spacers that keep the wires apart. There's 4 of them all together, and then they run from bow to stern, etc., etc. And then from those, then we have to run more wires down to the cables down to the decking. Well, that one has 4 altogether. Look, all from one spot, which is over there, buried under this bit. As you can see, with the cable them all off, and they all run down to the one single eyelet, and that just continues, and eventually he says we're done. And then it's a case of sorting out the flags, whichever one you want to put on. I've got the bow flagpole yet to put on as well. I haven't bothered doing that one yet because, well, there's no rush. Plenty of other bits to do. I've already prepared the holes and everything for the threads. And the flag on there, the flag on the stern, and then of course the flag on the bow. And then, gang, we are done. Very pretty. And then I've got to build the case, which I have upstairs ready to rock and roll. So lots to do, all bits and bobs, super glue everywhere, sticky, tying knots in everything. Christ, it took forever, but so I say, you keep chipping at it. Right, so I shall pause you again in a moment. As insane as it is, excuse me, I've been at this for hours now. Well, it feels like it. Yeah, it's got to be an hour and a half. And I've recorded 7 minutes 31 seconds. So you guys are going to like, oh god, that was a short video. But it went for me. I assure you, it was a damn long video. But anyway, got all my cables there ready on the table. Look, 6 for each mast. And then we're rock and rolling. Get them done, happy puppy, and then we shall see. We shall move on to the next level. He says, once the masts are done, this is the big boy of it all. Do you know what I mean? Once that's done, then we're cooking. I am still thinking. I've mentioned it in two of the previous videos, of sending for another issue. I mean, this one's not too bad here. You see the gap in the decking? You just see the line. I mean, that one's not too bad. But then you start getting... You can't see it so well on here. Oh yeah, you can. It's there, look. You see that line there? It's not very good, really. And on the other side, it's even worse. I have actually seen, and I'm going to look into it, a version of the Titanic, and this has got wood panelling on it. This is wood. The the wheelhouse section has wood on it. But I'll have to look into that. I'm not quite sure, obviously. So we shall see. But I will look into that, gang, and I shall get back to you in the not too distant future. I am going to go and sit down for 10 minutes because it's killing me, and then I shall attack two of the funnels, and then I'll press the unpause button and waffle for 10 minutes with you again. Right, I'll be back in a sec. Here we are again, the first, well, the 2 stain funnels ready to go. I've just finished threading them up, cutting it, cleaning it. Now all I've got to do is get the glue on it and start gluing them all in position, and I can move on to the forward turrets. I don't know why I keep calling them turrets. The 2 forward funnels. It's alright. I'll be with you again in a moment. Here we are again, gang. And it's done. All the funnels complete. I've already shown you the other side. I just finished these just now. And now it's just a case of tomorrow it's working on the masts. So now I haven't waffled a deal, but I've been pausing you. I've been busy doing this bugger, busy doing other things, as you know things do in the world. Can't just sit there and do one. There's always multitasking. So right, just taking my tablets. So there we have it. Hurtling towards the end. Hopefully get, in theory, he says, maybe even tomorrow finish. And then the day after then build the case. And well, then decide on my next port of call. So, thank you very much. Please don't forget, as usual, you guys already have done, please subscribe, like, comment for all you noobs, and I'll see you all again soon. Good night.